Howdy everyone. Happy first week of classes. Today is Sunday, so I have to sing at church tonight, but that's really my only plan. I'm actually about to make myself some lunch in this here kitchen. And then I actually am gonna do some meal prepping. I'm gonna make my breakfast because I'm making a yogurt bowl for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna pack myself a lunch because tomorrow, like my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, I don't really know if I'm gonna have time to make a food stop. So I just thought it would be better to pack a few things. I actually just got back from the store because I just had to pick up a few extra things. So now my shelf is very stocked and so is my fridge. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna make a sandwich and some fruit and then do some meal prepping and then get ready for church. I'm really excited. So tomorrow my schedule is, so I have an education class that's every single day from 8:30 to 10:20. And it's very similar to the class I took last semester where like I'm in classroom for part of it and then I do observation and field work for certain time periods as well. So there's that one. And then I also have a theater ed class at 11. I think it's called like teaching and administration or something like that. And then my last class of the day is ideas in Shakespeare, which is 1 to 150. And that's the one that I'm the most excited for because I love Shakespeare. So that's my Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. So I will be up early tomorrow. So I want to have everything prepped and ready so I can literally just wake up and go. But yeah, I'm gonna make myself some lunch. Okay, I finished my meal prepping. My next step is to lay out my outfit and pack up my backpack for the year. I feel like a lot of people are like, your backpack is so small, but I feel like I don't bring that much. I bring like my laptop, a pencil case, a notebook. That's pretty much it. And then I usually throw in like my snacks, and then I try to bring a lunch. Like I try to fit my lunchbox in there, but sometimes it doesn't always fit. But that is the next step. So I'm gonna pack up my pencil case because it's currently empty. It's also very dirty, so just ignore that. But good morning, everyone. Happy last day of school ever. Last first day of school ever. That is so crazy to even be saying. I am just like, So like I said yesterday, my first class is at 8:30 and it's principles of teaching high school. So it's very similar to the class I took about middle school last year, but it's just about high school. It's in the library today and I don't anticipate it taking the full 2 hours. I'm kind of hoping it doesn't, so I have time to swing by and get my textbooks. And then I have teaching and administration for theater, that might be the title, I don't know, at 11, and then I have ideas in Shakespeare at 1, and then I'm gonna speed home and maybe start on some work, ? Have a quick dinner and shower, and then I'm actually going to Romeo and Juliet rehearsals because I'm the dramaturg for Romeo and Juliet, and I have to go to rehearsal once a week and write a report on it. And since I don't have my work schedule yet for this week, I think it's just gonna be smart to go towards the beginning of the week. So that's from 7 to 10, and then I'm literally gonna come home and go straight to bed. I ended up getting up this morning at like 6:50-ish. And I think that that's going to be a good time. It is now 7:20. I am going to head out and get to campus a little early so I can eat my breakfast that I packed. I'm so excited.
But your parents came in the cul-de-sac, leaned back in a leather-clad seat, pack of spirits in your Prada bag, suburban summer 17 was a roller coaster.
All right. I'm home for my first day. It definitely had its ups and downs. I was fine with the getting up early. That was all good. I went to all of my classes and they all seemed great. I got my work schedule today and it's definitely not the hours I wanted. Like I'm getting a lot of hours, which is something that I did want. So I'm trying to see that in the positive side. I'm just working evenings. I'm working like 4 to 9, which is like not ideal for me. But you know what? It's okay. I'm getting a lot of hours and I'll make a lot of money for Chicago. And I'm trying to see the bright side of this situation it's just very stressful because a lot of the events that I go to and attend are in the evenings. Thankfully it's not every day. I have Wednesdays off and then I have Fridays off, so I'm still able to do like fun things on Fridays, and I'm still able to have like therapy on Wednesdays. So ultimately it does work out for me. It's just not ideal, but you know what, it's okay. So I have about 2 hours to chill before we have our designer meeting for Romeo and Juliet, and I have to present my dramaturgy. Hopefully that meeting won't be too long, so I can grab a quick dinner and take a quick shower before I head over to rehearsal, which is from 7 to 10. Yeah, and then from there, I'm just gonna come home and probably go straight to bed, but we shall see. Hey Bookies, I'm in bed. Rehearsal ran a little bit over, so I ended up getting home at like 10:30. But honestly, it was really interesting and fun to watch rehearsal and kind of get to see that process. So tomorrow I have 2 classes. I have my Etsy 380 class, which I have every day. And then I have grants and budgets, which is new for me. I'm very nervous for that class, but I'm also excited. So it'll be a chiller day tomorrow. And then I'm coming straight home, taking a shower, and doing some homework, because I already have homework. Okay guys, I'm home from class. Honestly, today was very chill. My 2-hour class is still gonna be really hard to get used to. Like, it was hard for me to get used to last semester, but I think it's just 10 times harder because it's in the morning. Excuse me. My grants and budgets class, honestly, I like it because it's a very small class. There's maybe like 15 of us actually in the class, but it does seem very intimidating. It seems a lot more kind of like economics heavy, but we'll see. I'm gonna stick it out and keep going. I met a really nice girl in that class. She's literally so sweet. I just got home and had some lunch and chilled for a little bit, but now I'm gonna work on some homework. We have the all departmental meeting tonight where we get our senior picture. So I want to have a little bit of homework done. The first thing I'm going to work on is I have some homework for Shakespeare class tomorrow, so I'm going to get that done. And then I want to touch up my website just a tad, because for my education class, we have to touch it up. And those are really the only things that I want to get done today. And then I have to take a shower, and then I'm just going to chill for the rest of the day and then eat dinner and get ready to head out to the meeting. Hey divas, Girly Pop is on the struggle bus right now. I had a horrible morning this morning. I woke up late and felt like I was gonna throw up, but I really needed to be on campus today because tickets went on sale for this event that I really want to go to, and I knew they would sell out fast, so I was like, I need to be on campus. So I felt like I was gonna throw up basically like the whole entire morning. I waited about an hour in line for the ticket, and I got the ticket. I'm super duper excited. And then I also, on my way out, dropped my AirPods, and one of them went flying, and I still haven't found it. So I think I lost one of my AirPods. So that's really fun. On the bright side, my little mini air conditioner came, and it's so slay. It's actually helping my nausea, like, really, really well. But thankfully, I'm done with class for the day. I don't have much going on tonight. I do have a homework assignment that I need to get done because it's due tomorrow. So I definitely need to get that done. And then I want to start The Handmaid's Tale tonight. I'm in such a bad reading slump right now. And it's not even that I don't want to read. Well, it is kind of that. But also, I feel like every book that I read, I just automatically think it's mid. Like, the past 3 books that I've read, I've given 3 stars or less. So, like, I just don't want to read, but I really want to read The Handmaid's Tale because I'm trying to read banned books, but then I also feel like that's a stupid choice to try to pick up during a reading slump, so I don't know. We'll just see. But yeah, this day definitely did not go how I planned. Hey guys, happy Thursday. So not really a lot happened today. I had my 2 classes. I went to an office hour with the professor that's helping me with dramaturgy. Honestly, very successful office hour. Then I just hung out on campus and did homework. I had a kind of a lengthy homework assignment, and then I had work training. And guys, I'm so excited for this year. I think it's gonna be a good year. So we had like an hour of training, and then we had an hour of like meet and greet with like the incoming students. And I'm really glad we got to do that because I'm trying to put myself out there more and be better at just like introducing myself and talking to people, because I'm a very shy person typically. And so that was honestly so successful. I literally like walked up to so many people, which I like never do. So I'm really proud of myself. Then I came home and I just had a quick dinner, and now I'm just chilling. Okay, so yesterday I said I was gonna start The Handmaid's Tale, and then I didn't. I fear the only way to get me out of this slump is to read The Tenant by Frida McFadden. There's a few things I do to get myself out of a slump. One is an audiobook, but I tried that and it didn't work. Two is rereading an old book that I love, which I do have some on my list, but I don't know, I just feel like that's not the vibe. And then the third is reading some sort of thriller or fast-paced read that typically works. So we're gonna pick up The Tenant by Frida McFadden and read this. I'm hoping to get halfway tonight because I tend to fly through these. We shall see. I'm just trying to get some more books read, guys. I have not read in 3 days, and the last book that I read I gave 2.5 stars. So I honestly just want to get something in the books that's not a 2-star read. So okay, I'm 70 pages in. One thing about me is anytime I start one of these books, I literally have a theory 2 chapters in, and it's always wrong. My first theory is always wrong. I think I don't know, because like I feel like Frida sets it up to where you think that what everyone else thinks in the book is right. Like clearly she wants you to think a certain way, but then she always 180s it. But I'm like, there's so much evidence pointing to like what everyone else thinks. But also I'm only 20% of the way through the book, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep going and just do some reading sprints, but I am really liking it, so. Okay, not gonna lie. I'm almost halfway through, not gonna lie. I did kind of see some of this stuff coming. Like everything was building and building, and I was like, okay, it's all gonna lead up to this. I have a crazy theory, and if it's right, I will lose it. But again, I'm still feeling like she's pushing this one theory, and she's gonna make you think that you're so right and you have it all figured out, but you're dead wrong. Which is why I've kind of pivoted and done this crazy theory, because I'm like, what if it's this? I low-key might read this entire book in one night. We'll see, because I'm almost halfway and I've only been reading for like an hour and a half. So I know I say this literally every time I read a Frida McFadden book, and you guys probably think it sounds like I'm lying, but I was half right. So I am going to spoil some things. So if you have not read The Tenant by Frida McFadden, skip ahead to this timestamp and you won't miss any spoilers. So I figured that Krista was somehow behind this. I thought that she had hired Whitney as sort of an elaborate way to break up with Blake. Like I thought that they were working together and they were both in on it. I did not sort of foresee like the identity switch up. But I did have an inkling that Krista was involved pretty early on. So that's sort of the part that I did predict, is that Krista was involved. I did also think that the friends were involved. I mean, I'm not done. I still have like 100-ish pages left. So the friends could be involved. I'm now thinking that Elijah is Malcolm. But then I don't know where Becca, I think her name is, fits in. I'm not sure, but I was half right. So I'm giving myself a point for that. I'm in Ryan's car. I just got some Wendy's. We are actually gonna go to a friend's house and hang out there for a little bit, but she had to run some errands. So of course we got food out, because who would we be? I also got books at Target, so clearly I can't be trusted today. But Wendy's chicken nuggets, bomb. Much better than McDonald's in my opinion, even though I'm a huge McDonald's fan. Hey guys, it is Saturday. We got back from our friend's house at like 1 a.m. last night, and I went straight to bed. And then today we went to the movies. We saw Honey Don't with Aubrey Plaza and Margaret Qualley. I liked it. I just thought it was a very abrupt ending. I definitely thought that there was more parts of the story that I wanted closure on. Like I wanted it to wrap up a little bit nicer. I thought the ending was very rushed in my opinion. But it was good. I had a fun time with my friends. So now I'm just chilling. I am going to end this video here though, because it is very long already. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.